The Invincible Constable. A Chinese 19th century book, The 3 Heroes and 5 Gallants, also known as The 7 Heroes and 5 Gallants, follows a group of martial artists that live in the times of the Song dynasty. It's not quite a novel, but a collection of adventure stories. The collection contains one story with a strong cinematic appeal. It talks about the rivalry between Pai Yu Tang, also known as Broaded Mouse, and Chang Chao, nicknamed King Cat. Their animosity became the central topic of the two Shaw Brothers features, the 1967 King Cat and the 1982 Cat vs. Rat. Those hits were followed by an avalanche of films and TV shows about two charismatic enemies. For example, in the 2003 Hong Kong film Cat and Mouse, Chen Chao and Pai Yu Tang were played by a man and a woman that fall for each other. The beginning of The Invincible Constable follows the book. Chen Chao is bestowed the title of King Cat and gets promoted to a Metropolitan investigator. Torn by envy, Pai Yu Tang decides to show everyone he's better than his rival. To humiliate King Cat, Yu Tang and his pals hatch a plan to steal the statue of a fire god during the local festivities. During a fierce fight, the statue explodes. As it turns out later, someone rubbed phosphorus all over it. But this is only the beginning, because everyone who could have helped untangle this crime start to die off one by one, engulfed in flames. Determined to solve the case, Chen Chao and Pai Yu Tang have to put their differences aside to join their efforts to find out the truth. Movie fans are sure to see a bunch of allusions to the fantasy action film Detective Dee and the Mystery of the Phantom Flame, that was a trailblazer for the period detective stories in Chinese cinema. And indeed, The Invincible Constable has overlaps with this and many other its predecessors. The characters follow pieces of evidence to move from one suspect to another until they find the villain. This is when the movie delivers a major disappointment. While most films in this genre end with a spectacular action scene, The Invincible Constable breaks the pattern. There will be no hand-to-hand fights or fencing duels between the good and the evil. You won't see Chen Chao and Pai Yu Tang confronting the powerful villain back to back. They will simply disrupt his vicious plan, and that's it. And to make it all look less boring and corny, they'll fly. Yeah, like literally fly to save the random girl from a meaningless secondary plotline. Seeing an underwhelming culmination like that is upsetting, although not completely unexpected, because The Invincible Constable is one of those movies that are made not because their creators felt passionate about something or wanted to get over a certain message. They're made just because. Because the actors have an opening in their busy schedules, because the set is available at the moment, and because the extras have been hired. The story is told in a blunt and head-on way, which is not surprising seeing that the film's director Ma Xiao-Long is originally a fight coordinator. But what's beyond my comprehension is why The Invincible Constable is so bleak when it comes to action.